Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a beautiful young countess whose stepmother hated her. The stepmother was so consumed with jealousy that she tricked the young woman into eating a poisoned apple, which put her into a death-like slumber, and the only cure, a handsome prince who could awaken her with a kiss. You might know this story as Snow White, but did you know there may have been a real woman behind the tale? Her name was Margarete von Waldeck, and she lived in 16th century Germany. When Margaret was born in 1533, she was the apple of everyone's eye. Literally everyone. The child was so unbelievably beautiful, according to legend, that powerful families across Europe wanted her for their own. But as you may have guessed, not everyone was pleased with Margaret's good fortune, especially her stepmother, Countess Matilda. You see, the women in the Waldeck family had a dark secret. Their immense wealth had been built on the backs of children. I mean, they owned copper mines, and the workers were not grown men, but rather small children who were stunted from brutal labor and severe malnourishment. Many of these kids were so weak and frail that people would later compare them to dwarfs, and that's exactly what the evil stepmother did. When she couldn't stand Margaret's beauty any longer, she sent her away to Brussels, where she hoped the girl would be miserable and out of sight. But you know what they say, out of sight, out of mind. In fact, it was in Brussels that Margaret's beauty caught the eye of none other than Philip II of Spain. But before he could do anything about it, she was sent back home. However, the two were said to have carried on a romance despite the distance. This made Margaret a valuable political asset and her stepmother even more jealous. Rumors swirled that the stepmother poisoned Margaret at the age of just 21, possibly because Philip II had broken off their engagement or because he was about to marry someone else. Whatever the reason, Margaret collapsed and died after eating an apple, which may have been poisoned or merely laced with sleeping draught. As she lay dying, she was attended by 3 women, one of whom was her stepmother. With Margaret dead, her stepmother was said to have thrown her into a glass case, perhaps to preserve her beauty, a beauty that would become the stuff of legend. And that's why people still tell the story today. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more historical tales.